And in the Impact segment tonight, is there a war on police in America? A new Rasmussen poll asks that exact question. 58% say yes, there is a war on police. 27% disagree. 15% undecided. Now, on Sunday, police in Aurora, Colorado, suburb of Denver, received this 911 call.
911, what is your emergency?
It's time that you guys know we're no longer playing around with the police departments. Aurora and Denver, we're about to start striking fear, shooting down all cops that we see by themselves. This will go for the sheriff's department. You guys are evicting innocent people. Let us catch you by yourself, and it's shots fired.
With us now, the former police commissioner of New York City, Ray Kelly, the author of a brand new book just out today called Vigilance, My Life Serving America and Protecting Its Empire City. First of all, do you think that there's a war in general on cops? Are they in more danger today than they were, say, a year ago?
Could very well be. Probably don't have enough information, but we've seen recently disturbing patterns. We saw the event that happened in Houston. We saw Illinois, and of course, call in Aurora. There was another one in Las Vegas. So calls like this are not that unusual to the police, but acting out, of course, firing shots changes the equation tremendously.
A few minutes ago, we played a soundbite by Colin Powell, General Powell, who said, you know, I don't have any problem with Black Lives Matter. And as you know, Black Lives Matter have openly called for harm to be brought to the police. Now, they say they were joking. Nobody believes that. This is a militant group. These people, Black Lives Matter, do they have an influence at all?
Certainly very, very possible. And, of course, you have to say the natural follow to that is all lives matter, but this is what apparently gets them upset. And rhetoric, I think, can very well play a role. We know that the assassination of 2 New York City police officers in December was a direct result of this kind of rhetoric, this kind of talk in the aftermath.
Well, he cited it on his website, the guy who murdered the 2 police officers.
Yeah.
Now, when you were police commissioner here, you had stop and frisk, and primarily in the poor neighborhoods where there was a lot of violence. That dropped murder rates in those neighborhoods. Since the liberal mayor, Bill de Blasio, has taken over, and now Bill Bratton, not a liberal, is a police commissioner, they've stopped the stop and frisk programs in East New York, Bushwick, the Bronx, places where it's violent, and the murder rates in those neighborhoods have gone up. Are you saying that de Blasio is directly responsible for that?
No, I'm saying that the reduction in stop and frisk, they haven't totally eliminated, but reduction certainly plays a role.
About 90% down.
In my opinion.
Right.
If you're a young person who has a gun and has a tendency to carry a gun, if you know you're not going to be stopped, that you're not going to be patted down, then chances are you're going to carry that gun.
Okay, but you said in an interview that this stop and frisk avoidance is going to get people killed. You said it.
Yeah. Oh, I firmly believe that.
Then de Blasio is responsible for getting people killed.
Well, I say in the book that lives will be lost as a result of the.
But he's responsible. He's pushing it. When Bloomberg was mayor and Giuliani were mayor, they let you do it.
Absolutely. The tone comes from the top. The feeling, as far as security is concerned, comes from the mayor. In any city, it certainly comes that way.
So you're not going to say it, but by your own words, it's de Blasio is getting people killed. Now, you live in the city.
I do.
Have you seen a rise in bums and homelessness and quality of life crimes all over the place?
Yes.
You yourself?
No question about it.
Okay,
the optics have changed.
Whose fault is that?
Well, it didn't happen, didn't exist in the Bloomberg administration.
When you were police commissioner.
That's true.
So whose fault is it now?
Well, you have to look at the mayor. You have to look at the administration.
So it's his fault again?
Well, it looks that way to me.
All right, so now he stop and frisk. There's bums all over the place, urinating in the streets and doing everything else. All right, and he's sitting there going, I'm doing a great job in the city.
Well, he thinks he is. I mean, it's a perception now in the city that things are drifting, that it is less safe, that things are somewhat out of control. You hear that everywhere you go.
But people voted for him. I mean, don't we get what we deserve?
In a way, yes.
Yeah.
They do. I think it was sort of a stealth issue. People didn't pay attention to it. All of a sudden, he was the mayor.
All right. Now, I want to bring you back. Will you come back on the program?
Sure.
Okay, because you got this book to plug, so it's good if you come back. I want to bring you back
now.
I want to say, how you defeated the homeless problem, how you kept it under control. But I want to do that just as a separate issue, you know, whenever you have a chance, Mr.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you,
Nice
Bill.
to see you, Chief. Thank you. We come right back. Charles Krauthammer on more evidence that Hillary Clinton had classified information on her private server. Charles, moments away.